my sunglasses, walk around, have my book, have my water, and have my reading glasses. Along with my ability to take notes of most healthy and run some things like this. Okay. And so now we're going to do second set. I'm going to see if I can do this 5 times in a row. What's going on? So the title of this book is called The Pursuit of Art. It's by Martin Gayford. The history of me getting possession of this book was a friend named Haskell had acquired a book collection. He actually had someone had passed away that was an avid book collector in New York, and so he had to get rid of it, clear the place out. And so he had 10, 15 big boxes of books. And when I became aware of this, I said, please hold some books for me. And he did. It took me a while to get to New York, so he didn't hold as much as he said he was gonna, but I'm very grateful and I owe him $100. And so the person that had this before him, before he gave it to me, was a guy that used to do autopsies in New York, I believe in Long Island. And he had lung cancer, and he passed away. It's his book collection. I saw the library he had in his house. It was awesome. And so what he would do was when he would get a book, I removed the cover because I damaged one of the book covers. What he would do was he would jot down things like this: date of purchase, where he purchased it, the store, and the location of the store. For example, it was purchased March 17, 2022. This was shortly before his 2 years. I think I acquired this book, did the books from in 2024. And he had them for about 6 months, so he probably died within a year of collecting his book. But anyway, purchased Thursday, March 17, 2022. For the sake of making sure yes is yes and no is no, and this primary source data, a person should go on Google Calendar and look up March 17, 2022 and see if it was indeed on a Thursday. Anyway, the title of the book is there. It's B&N, and I'm assuming that means Barnes and Nobles, and the address 1542 Northern Boulevard, Manhasset, New York. And then what I would do there is like I began 10 a.m. In Bangkok Pizza, and then on November 2022, 2025. And so what this book does, it talks about, I guess that's the author, it talks about going to different art collections or looking at different art, pieces of art, usually where they're stationed at, and a lot of the times they'll be like in a, not necessarily a museum piece, but it's like actual, I don't know how to describe it, like in France it was a cave, and another one was in former Yugoslavia and Romania, and you can't move it, it was something like 100 and something feet, a piece of artwork. And so that's that. I am going to do what I had just recommended, and that is I'm going to one, two, go. Two 2022, if I can. It's like challenging this one. Always. Okay, 2022. Alright, so I had to do this slow way. But this is so convenient, it's not slow by any historical standard. It's just we're so comfortable with the reliability of computers. Alright, so let me leave it at this. So this is March 17th, 2022, it was a Thursday. It's November of 2022. March 17th was indeed a Thursday, it was St. Patrick's Day. And I can show you that. March 17th, 2022 was a Thursday, there it is right there. St. Patrick's Day. Very, very cool to just do simple legwork. Let me see what I put. On that date, I had something counted as buy PPL stock for dividends and fill empty pockets of days with no dividends receivable. I've since discontinued so much stock trading. I'm gonna read a chapter. I'm gonna get back to doing another set. No, matter of fact, I'll do another set. This one's 6, there we go. Now we're gonna This is the one I'm gonna have spent the trouble with. So wow, I put on some weight since eating so much yesterday. I'm almost 165. Wow. All right, let me get